Next up is user interface design, and we're going to start with style guides. Style guides are basically the building blocks of your app's design. Having a sound style guide will help tremendously with your app's usability. You don't want your call to action button on one screen to be at the bottom and blue, but green and in the header on another screen. By having a consistent design language, users are more likely to be comfortable within your app. There is a lot that goes into determining an application style guide. You need to consider who you are and who your customers will be. Is your app going to be used at night? Then maybe a dark theme will work best so as to not blind your users. Will it be used mostly by employees? Then try to keep clutter to a minimum and get your main point across. An experienced designer or design team has a wide range of output and can deliver an app that is great fit for you and your customers. The output of this phase is a set of colors, fonts, and widgets, buttons, forms, labels, etc. that will be drawn from in the design of your app. All right, moving on, let's talk about rendered designs. Rendered design is the process of taking your wireframes and replacing the grayscale elements from your style guide. There should be a rendered screen for each wireframe screen. Try to stay true to your style guide in this process, but you don't have to be dogmatic about it. If you find yourself free to update or amend your style guides, just make sure your design is consistent once the stage is complete. The tools that we would recommend would be whiteboards, pencil and paper, and sketch. Next, rendered click-through models. So once you have all your screens rendered, return to your click-through model application and test your app once again. This is the step in the app development process where you really want to take your time. Although a considerable amount of effort has already gone into this app, after this point, changes can become increasingly costly. Think of this as reviewing a floor plan before your home's concrete is poured. Fortunately, mobile app development is far more adaptive than construction, but thinking of it in these terms can be most cost-effective. Tools that you could be using is InVision.